Hello and welcome to Farm Matters. In this tutorial we will be looking at how to add a sheep purchase. If I begin by choosing the sheep tab at the top of the screen and then flock and events, this will bring me to the grid with my current flocks. If I then right click, choose events and then purchase, this will bring up the Add Purchase screen. We can then begin to populate the fields with the correct information by using the drop-down menus. When we come to identify using, you will see there are two options in the drop-down menu. I can either choose tags or free text. If I choose tags, this means an event is created which is then attached to an animal. Alternatively, if I choose free text, this means an event will be created, but there will be no associated records with the animal. In this example, I will use tags, and then I can choose my sheep type, which will be lambs, and then I can click Next. As you can see, the next box is Move From, where I can choose my option. I can double check that these are the correct details by hovering over the word Move From, left clicking and then holding down. This will bring up the holding number to ensure that this is the correct one, and this is the same for Move To also. I can then carry on inputting the information by inputting the haulier, and then I can click Next. This is where we can begin to add animals to the purchase. If I wish to manually add an animal to the purchase, I can simply click the green plus sign here. I can then enter the tag number. If I want to import using a CSV file, EID reader, or use a batch, I would choose this icon here. If we import a file, we can then open, click Next, and then click Finish. You can clear the current list of animals or you can keep it. I will clear it in this example. You will see this information has been pulled through into the mini grid. You can also do this using a batch by using the same icon, but we use the Batches tab instead. We'll clear the current list of animals, and as you can see, that information has been brought into the mini grid again. If you wanted to add a flock mark only, you would use the other side of the screen. You can click the green plus sign, add in the quantity, and then add in your flock mark. You can then click Next. And if you wish to add any notes of the sale, then you can do it at this point. If you then click Next again, this will take you to the final screen to confirm the purchase. If you wish to print the move document after you've clicked Finish, then you need to click this box to do that. You can then click Finish, and your purchase has been completed. If you would like to change the settings so that they become the default settings for a sheep purchase, you need to go back into the event, and you'll see in the bottom left hand corner the cog. We click that. This will bring us to the Add Purchase settings, where you can use the drop down menus to set things as your default settings. If you click OK, that will save these settings for you to use going forward. There may be times where you need to edit or undo the purchase. To do this, you would go to Past Events and then Purchases. We can then find the purchase we would like, right click, and we can choose View Edit Purchase, where we can edit the details. If we need to undo the purchase altogether, we simply right click again, choose Management, and then Undo Purchase. We get the confirmation screen where we then can click Yes, and as you can see, the purchase has then been removed. Hopefully, some of the things you have watched will help you maximise your use of the programme. Thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and click the subscribe button below.